Scrapbooker, and welcome to National Scrapbook Day, which was formed in 1994 by Creative Memories. So we love National Scrapbook Day. Some people call it International Scrapbook Day to include the whole world. And what I got today is the National Scrapbook Day 2020 kit from Creative Memories. And I wanted to show you what came in this kit, and we're going to be doing not one 2-page spread, but two 2-page spreads. So basically this is what we get in the kit. You get these very good sketches. If you haven't noticed yet, it's on the theme of strawberries. And what this does is this front page gives you some what to do with the extras from your kit after you make those two-page spreads. These are the extras you can make. You can make a border, you can make a tag, and then inside are scrapbook sketches. So these are sketches of just different ways you can do title pages, what different things mean, how to read the sketches. They show you different sketches. Here's a two-page spread, and then this is the completed spread as it looks. Turn the page, we have another 2-page spread and how it would look if it had photographs and using different papers. Here's a second sketch, 2-page spread. And here's a couple single sketches. Here's a single page layout, and here's a single page layout. And then on the back, we have another example of a border, how to do a border. And, well, actually two borders. Example sketch 5 and 6. So that sketch booklet comes in your kit. Now the nice thing about this kit is this is what you get in this kit. You get the sketch booklet. You get a cutting guide. You get the two-page spread layouts. You get a pack of embellishments. You get a sticker sheet. And you get a bunch of paper. Enough to do two-page spreads. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making these sketches. So the first thing we're going to look at today is we're going to be looking at the project recipe, okay, for National Scrapbook Day. And this is the cutting guide. So we have the two solid pieces of paper, cardstock, a green and a red, an aqua and a red, and or scarlet as they call it. We're going to be using the aqua striped designer paper 1. Designer paper 2 is a teal chevrons. Designer paper 3 is a charcoal plaid. And designer 4 is a scarlet cardstock. And what they did is they've given you a cutting side. For example, let me explain this first one here for you so you know what I did. This one is to be cut, this 12 piece of paper, 12 by 12 piece of paper, is to be cut at 3 inches for a 3 by 12 sheet. And then it's going to be reversed. Okay, you're going to flip it upside down because it's a 2-page spread. It's going to have double-sided. The 6 designer sheets are double-sided. So you're going to flip that one. This one is 2 by 12, and you're going to be cutting that. Then you're going to be cutting this 5 by 7 and then flipping it. Then you're going to be taking these two 3.5 by 3.5. You're going to be cutting those out. You're actually going to be cutting 4 of those out. 3.5 by 3.5s. On 2 of them, they stay the same with the stripes up. On the second 2, you're going to round the corners and flip them upside down. And then you go on. 4 by 12, 1.5 by 12. Then you have these here, these grayed out symbols are the extras that you're going to have left over. There's some here where they tell you to cut into the paper on this 3.5 by 1.5 and this 4.5 by 1, and I'll be showing you what that means. After you get all this cut out, you'll have all the paper you need to create two 2-page spreads. And here we go. Here's the first page, 2-page spread. So let's put it together. What we're going to do is we're going to be setting this aside. The first thing we need to know is we need to have our striped paper. Now I did do an extra thing on this, and as you see, I'm using the Creative Memories tape runner. If you know anything about the Nifty Scrapbooker, you know I swore by the Scotch permanent dot tape runner. But I have to say, the longevity of the scrapbook tape runner that Creative Memory supplies is by far a lot better. And what I mean is I have albums sitting in my bookshelf that are 20 years old that are still, everything's still hanging onto the paper. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking the first one, which was N. And this was N. Remember I said we had double-sided paper. This is the strawberries. This chevron on the back is the other side. But we're going to be using the strawberries. And we're going to be taping this down. I'm just going to put 4 little pieces of paper. And the top left-hand piece of paper. I like the clean cut of this layout. So I'm not going to be doing any edging with my Distress ink. Now we're going to be putting a 4x3 piece of photograph. Let's see, I think that's 4 inches. That is 4 inches. And what I did is I don't have any photographs yet for this page. I don't know what I'm going to be using, but I wanted to know where I was going to put my photographs. And I got out my Nina vellum that I have. And what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be taking 2 little strips in the center, okay? And I'll tell you the reason why for that. It's going to hold this paper down. And as you can see, it shows a little bit through the paper. But when I put my photograph, I cut my photograph down and put it on top, you'll never be able to see that tape runner. Okay? So there we got that down. Then what we're going to be doing is, here's the 2 pieces I cut. Remember I told you you had to do an angle cut on these? We're going to be putting these on the side here. So we're going to use our chevron on this side. Remember that was the berry, was on the back. Whoops, got away from me. I'll just put a little bit of milk. And we're going to be putting this in about the center of this right here. Let's just line it up with one of those stripes. There we go. And then we're going to be taking this. This is the Scarlet cardstock. So it's solid core cardstock on each side. It's the same on each side. 3 strips of tape runner down that. And we're going to put that smack in the middle of that. Okay, so there's M and Z. Now we look at our page. What we're going to do is we're going to be bringing this plaid letter V. So letter V is this one right here. And we're going to be putting it underneath. Now the back of the plaid sheet is a polka dot. So we're going to use our tape runner on that. And we're going to be butting this right up against our papers up here. Okay, we got that one down. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put in another photograph. So there I'm going to get my Nina bit of vellum there and put that down. Then we're going to be taking that, remember that chevron? We made a small one of those in that cutting guide we had. We're going to be putting this on the end, right here. Butting that right up against that. So we're making kind of a quilt pattern with this paper. All right, then we're going to be bringing in this stripe. You recognize the stripe? That's what this stripe is, the background paper, but we're going to be flipping it over. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. Let's put the tape down on it. It's a big piece of paper. It's like a painted background. A light gray painted background. So we're taking that and laying that there. Then we're going to be taking a 3.5 piece of our vellum. A couple pieces of tape in the middle. We're placing this down here. We're going to be doing a piece of plaid on this corner. There we go. And then we're going to need another piece. It says a 3.5 by 3 photo. Let me get the Nina cardstock because I think I didn't cut enough. Nope, it doesn't look like I cut enough. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to just be cutting it right now. And we're going to be taking this little guillotine cutter I have here. We're going to make a 3-inch. Let's see, let's do the 3.5. Make sure we have this. There we go. And then we're going to be doing 3. There, I thought I had everything cut, but this wasn't in the cutting guide, so I missed one. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to take our, there we go there. And we're going to be laying that right up against here. And that's where our photograph's going to go here. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to embellish. So we're going to add, we have this photograph, 2 photographs, 3 photographs, 4 photographs. We're going to have 5 photographs on this page. Here's another piece of our scarlet. This is going to be the background for this piece of paper, and it's going to go right in here. Right like that. At an angle. Okay, there we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photo places. Isn't that great? Then we're going to be bringing in a small journaling box. This came in the embellishment kit. We're going to be putting it right here. And then it says, let's see, we're going to grab a sticker off our sticker sheet that says this day. And we're going to be putting that sticker right there on that. We're going to be taking this and we're going to be saying the best things in life. We're going to take this a little bit there over our photograph. And then we're going to be typing in these letters sweet. So we're going to be coming in here. We have the word sweet and today, and you'll be seeing how we're going to use those different stickers on this. What I'm doing to create my line is I'm just using actually the lines of the paper. That's what's great about striped paper. You can use it to line things up so they're nice and straight. There we go. And the last one, the T. The best things in life are sweet. And that came out right. Look at that. That turned out great. Then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be tucking some of these right here. And so we'll put a little bit of adhesive. Let me show you. I'm off screen. Sorry about that. A little bit of adhesive on here. And I'm going to be tucking this underneath our thing here. And then we're going to be putting a strawberry right in here. We'll be tucking this. If you pull the sticker up a little bit, we're going to be tucking this underneath this sticker. And just the corner of that photograph and across that photograph and sticking it down right there. There we go. We got our strawberry there. Let's get a little embellishment here. Let's see what we got on our sticker page. Let's grab one of these embellishments. See if I can get them up off there. There we go. We're going to stick this in here, under there. There we go. And then we're going to be sticking some of these little flowers around. And we'll put one there. And there's another one. We'll put one there. And we'll put one, there's 3 of them. We'll put one there. All right, there we go. There's our first page. Now let's do the other page. Now if you remember, our other page looks like this. So it's going to be taking actually the strawberry paper that we have. And if you'll excuse the dogs in the background, they see probably a chipmunk or something outside. This is going to be our second page of our 2-page layout. This time we're going to be coming from this end and working our way this way. Okay, so B, our first one, B is our striped paper. Then we're going to have our plaid paper come in. So we get our striped paper. Remember, when you're using stripes, the best way to use stripes is to have them go, cut them against the grain. See? Instead of with the grain. So we'll be lining this up here on the bottom, and that should line that up almost perfectly at the top. We'll just have to move it over just a hair. And then we'll get our plaid, strip a piece of paper, and on the back of that is that polka dot. This is a quite sizable piece of paper here. Alrighty, and we're going to be butting that right up against this. There we go. We got our plaid paper. We're going to take our strawberry paper. Remember, the back side of it is green chevron. We're going to be using the back side of this. We're going to be going down the middle of the plaid. So let's see, that's 10 and 6. So we're going to plug it right in there. There we go. Right down the middle. And let's see, let's do some placement of photographs. So we have this scarlet paper we're going to be using. It's a 4.5 by 6.5, I believe. So this will be good for a 4x6 photo. We'll put this kind of near the top. Make it hang out there a little bit, on the left a little farther. Putting that down. We're going to do a square piece of scarlet paper. We're going to be putting it right here. We're going to be taking a 4 by 2.5 photograph, and we're going to be putting it here. So there we go. All right. And then we'll be taking a photograph, a round photograph. And so what I did is I cut out a round piece of vellum. We'll put our couple strips of tape on the back of that, and we're going to stick it right here. So we're going to, on this page, remember the other page we had 5 photographs. We have 4 photographs on this one. Okay, let's get some things down on here. Let's grab these little strawberry leaves, and we're going to be putting them, let's see, what does the guide say? We'll put them down like this. We're going to be doing this little heart. This is berry sweet. And we're going to be tucking it down behind that leaf a little bit. If we can get it up. There we go. Whoops, covered up the berry. Sweet. Okay, there we go. And it'll overlap. You see, we can tuck our photos underneath there. I left that up there so we can tuck that photo underneath there. So there we go there. And then we're going to be taking a sticker. Where's my sticker sheet? Taking one of these great little flowers. And we're going to be putting it right like that. Then we're going to be taking this big flower, and we're going to be putting it down on this border. There we go. And then we're going to be taking another leaf. Oh, there's my dogs. I hope you heard them in the background. I have 2 very little dogs. One's 3 pounds and one's a whole whopping 6 pounds. We're going to be putting this up here. Those leaves up there. Grabbing another flower. Throwing it there. And there we have some of our embellishments. Oh, let's get this little happiness lives here. We're going to be sitting that down here in this section right down there. And let's see, I think we have one more according to our guide here. I love this little saying. It says, live a lot, live a little, a lot. So we're going to be tucking this underneath this leaf here, down along the bottom of here. Okay, alrighty. So there we go. And there we got our second page. So there, that didn't take any time at all, did it? After you get all that cut out, there's your 2-page spread. So that's the first page, double page spread. Now the next double page spread is on the back, and this is what it looks like. It's using a lot of the teals, and we're going to be doing a patchwork on this second page. But let's start with this first page here. Let's start with our first page we're going to be using is, remember I told you there was 2 pieces of cardstock. One was the scarlet, and here's the teal. So that isn't that a beautiful, I love that teal. It's a beautiful piece of cardstock. Okay, we're going to start kind of in the middle here. So we're going to take our green chevron, and we're going to be taping it down about center. And so if this is a, let's see, where's center? Remember we have this nice new board. I don't know, I talked about it on one of my videos. This is the 13-inch by 13-inch. So you have measurements all the way around your 12 by 12 if you have it on here. So this piece of paper is a 4 by 12. So what we're going to do, we're going to be doing 4 inches. Go up 4 inches, lay our 4 by 12 piece of here, and make sure it's 4 inches on this side. And there we go. Got our piece of paper. Now we have these 2 plaid stripes, and we're going to be taking those and putting those down. So first one is this wider one. It looks like it's about an inch, inch and a half. And we're going to be putting this on the bottom. We're butting it right up against the other side here. And there we go. Got that one down. Now this is a little border. I think this is a 1/2 inch. Yep, it looks like a 1/2 inch to me. We're taking this and we're going to be putting it on the top. So we cut this plaid out. And so we got that at the top. There we go. Now we have a mat that is plaid. And so we're going to be putting this right here. We're going to be taking this mat and putting it here. So I just want to kind of space them out. So we have them kind of, and then we're going to be throwing a couple embellishments and photos on the bottom here. So let's go ahead and put this one down. This is more of the plaid. We're going to come up off of the green a little bit. You know, like that. We're bringing this, which is the watercolor paper, which was the stripe on the other side. This will hold a 4 by 6 photograph. This one will hold a 3 by 4.5. We're going to be putting it up a little higher. Like that, and kind of even. We have about the same space on all 3 sides. Here, about a 1/2 inch gap. Whoops. Ran right off the paper. Get that 1/2 inch gap there. And we're going to put that down there. There we go. All right, it didn't run off this time. Now we're going to be 3.5 by 4.5s, and we're going to be dancing these down here. Okay? So remember, we're just going to put a little piece of tape for those photographs. Put that one there. This tape will hold this fast for quite a long time. All right, let's do some embellishments on here. Okay, so this little guy, let's see what we got here. Embellishments, this and that. There we go. We need some leaves, some strawberries, this little thing. Let's see what we got left on our stickers here. Let's put this guy, put this little strip, we'll put him up here, kind of off that a little bit. And we're going to stick some of these little branches. Sticking it down in there like that. There we go. And let's put a little, let's see, what should we do there? Let's do a flower. There we go, a strawberry flower. Okay, let's come down here to this one. This has enough around it. We're good with that. Okay, well, what we're going to do down here is we're going to bring a strawberry. We're going to tuck a strawberry underneath here. Strawberry here. And then we're going to be doing a phrase. This and that from our sticker sheet. And we're going to be laying it like that. There we go. This and that. We're going to be coming here with this little leaf. No, let's leave that little leaf for another thing. Let's see, what else do we have we can stick out here? We can stick a little piece of red angle here, a little flag. Let's stick this under here on this side. Have that come out. And then we can put a little some little flowers down here. And there we go. There we go. We got our embellishments for this page. All right. Aren't these pages going quickly? My goodness. All right. Now we have our second page. Now this is a patchwork kind of thing. So we're going to do 9 tiles across, and some of them will be for photographs and some of them will be for embellishments. So let's go ahead and get this down. Embellishments off to the side here. First we're going to do a stripe on the top left hand corner. These are all 3 by 3 photos. So these here are 3.5 by 3.5. We're going to come up here and just start our stripe. And then we're going to do a plaid, and then one of our, remember I told you we had to corner round some of our pieces. So this is a regular piece. This is corner round on both sides with our corner rounder. We have a 2-way corner rounder that we sell from. I'm just kind of putting this here so we know where it's going to go. Put our plaid down. There we go. And put this down. Now this one is ready for a photograph, and this one here will be for a photograph. There we go. And now we have another piece of chevron here. We'll be putting down here. Let's see, in our angle here, be right here. That'll be good. That's a good place for it. Okay. I was just trying to piece my pieces together. Let's go ahead and throw this one down. This marble one goes in this corner anyway. So we'll put it down. It's another one that's been, see, it's been, this is for our quotation box or our journaling box. That gray marble look there, down, and it's corner rounded on each end. Basically, our corner round ones are going to be the ones that come down this way, the corner. So our next one here is another one of these marble looks. And so we're going to be putting it right here in the middle. And as you see, I'm just eyeing this, okay? So it doesn't take a genius to do this. You can just eyeball it. That's perfectly fine. And here's our stripe. There we go. And that is going to be for a quote for there. So we have a photo, 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 and this is going to be photo, photo. All right. Just kind of give you the layout here. We're doing, what's this one? Oh, the plaid. Okay, we're going to be doing a photo on it. And then our dark green here. And what I love about this kit, I don't know if I mentioned this before, you can buy this kit on my website. It's the National Scrapbook Day 2020 kit. Just look under shop, look under NSD for National Scrapbook Day. This kit that I'm showing you today is only $17, and you get enough to do 4 12 by 12 layouts. So, you know, you can't beat that. So here we're going to do a little bit of, we're going to put a little journaling box here in the center on this one. There we go. And then we're going to be taking one of our stickers. It says family photos, and we're going to be putting it right on the bottom here. Talk a little bit about family photos. This is a cool journaling box we're going to be making. We're going to take this little stripe here. And this would be somebody at your house that has a great quote. Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting these quotation marks that are stickers. And we're going to be putting 2 up here. So you can then write your quote. And then down here at the bottom, we'll have our other quotation marks for the end of the quote. So this is a great chance to get a great quote from one of your family members and put it in between here. Okay, there we go. Let's space these out just a little bit. There we go. So they're about spaced out about the same. There's our journaling box. And now we're going to take the letters. Remember I told you there was 2 big words. So the first word on our first set of layout was called sweet, and this says today. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to be taping it down because the today is going to go over top of it. We're going to be taking it and we're going to be putting it right here. And then we're going to be dropping in our today. Remember, I love using the lines on this. Creates a nice even characters, and they're straight across, and then there we go, Todd. And there we go. Today. All right, and then we're going to take another, let's see, which one was this? Every picture has a story. Taking that little graphic, and we're going to put it right up here. Every picture has a story. About in the middle there. Every picture has a story. We have a couple embellishments here. Let's see what needs embellish. Let's throw a strawberry. Let's tuck a strawberry under there. These are just extras. These weren't on the paper, but I just thought we need a little bit of red on this page. It's awful green. And we had some red, a little bits of red on the other side, so we'll do a strawberry there, and we'll put maybe one of these flowers. Strawberry blossoms up here on that. Every picture has a story. There we go. And there's our 4 pages. Here's our second 2. There's our second 2 pages there. And if you remember our first 2 pages, so $17 you can get 4 pages done. Remember, it comes with the embellishments, it comes with the stickers, it comes with all this paper that we used, and there's even a little bit to use afterwards. So we have that layout and this layout here. Remember, during this time, I know we're kind of all quarantined in for the National Scrapbook Day, but I just want you to know we had this great National Scrapbook Day kit with a project recipe and a project sketch booklet that comes with it, and the embellishments and the stickers. And if you see here on my sticker sheet, I haven't used all the stickers. So we still have a couple border stickers and some quotation marks. The perfect day, you and me, true story, a heart. I mean, we use most of them on here, but we have some more of those. If you'll see what I have left, I have all kinds of embellishments left over. So we have embellishments left over, and we have a bunch of scraps of paper left over. So you could possibly squeeze out a fifth page out of this, maybe get a nice cardstock background, and then put in these other pieces. So we'll see you next time on the Nifty Scrapbooker.